Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You are watching EXPOZ. It is February 3rd, 2011, 44 minutes after midnight in Birmingham, Alabama. Topic today, Israel, the center of the ring of fire. And I'm going here because Egypt's riots has far-reaching consequences, more than originally expected, and it is not good. And so what I'll do is go ahead and start and kind of tell you where the ring of fire is. And if you want to pull out a map, you can see it. Pick Israel as the center. Now go to the west. You have Egypt, and you have riots that's no longer contained in Cairo, but they're extending outward, and they're extending outward at a rapid pace. So to the west, Egypt, pretty much it has fell. Mubarak has not given in yet, but it looks like he may. In any case, Israel becomes red. And what I discussed with you yesterday, there are three colors that we'll call them. Red, they're against Israel and they want Israel gone. Yellow, they're at a neutral state or position. And green, they stand by Israel. Well, as little as 2 weeks ago, there were perhaps 3 green, 2 yellow, and the rest of them red. So let me not tell you now who they are. Israel, again, the center of the ring of fire. To the west, Egypt. They're going to fall. In my opinion, they already have. Now, what I'm giving you is fact. This is not my guess stuff. This is fact. So to the south of Egypt, across the Red Sea, Sudan, they are red against Israel. To the north is Lebanon, and don't even have to ask about that. They're red. And to the northeast is Syria, and once again, no need to ask. They're red. Northwest of there is Turkey. Just recently, they've become red, meaning all the reds, again, no one that's red cares too much, nor they will stand by or help defend Israel should a war break out. So to the to the east, northeast is Jordan. Actually, they are currently yellow. They could tip either way, and I will get to that in just a moment. Now, to the south is Saudi Arabia. To the south, below Saudi Arabia, is Yemen, and Yemen now is red. Probably has been for some time, but they've had a lot of infighting there. So note, several countries are not listed, but touch the Red Sea are all red. And when I say touch the Red Sea, this is as easy as being just to the west of Israel. I mean, there's a lot of sea there, a lot of land there, okay? And so pick all these countries out. They form a ring around Israel, and I'm calling it the Ring of Fire. And notice, once again, there are no greens. Now, what I mentioned about Jordan will go red before conflict has started. They simply do not want and choose not to fight, not that they can't or won't or don't have the might but it's like you got two teams that are going to play football. You got a team over here 90 pounds. You got a team over here everybody's 190 pounds. And it's your choice which team do you want to get on. Well, of course, they're picking the bigger team. And so Jordan would rather switch than fight. Saudi Arabia will go red because they already speak with a forked tongue. And they help to fund Al-Qaeda and other anti-Semitic groups. Israel is on all sides in the ring of fire. However, you must consider one more thing. Think clearly about this, and I really, really hope that enough people will hear this to let them think. Inside that ring of fire, you have Israel, okay? But inside that ring of fire, you got the biggest pot of water that you've ever seen. And I call him God. I call him the protector of Israel and the Jews. And he said long, long, long ago, the Jews are his chosen. And don't you think for a moment that anyone decides to ignite this ring of fire that it won't be put out quickly, but also the country that participated will no longer be able to participate in anything else. God won't put up with it. And that's just, that is not an opinion either. So all of what you heard has been culminating in 1 week stemming from the riots in Egypt. And so Egypt's riots has far-reaching consequences, much more than originally expected, and that is not good for Israel. Now, I want to make another statement. I was going to do this in two, but it looks like one can do it. Already, the grocery stores in Egypt are empty. Today, yes, they're empty. Already, their gasoline supply is drying up. So, what I see, the majority of the people are going to go home and give the delivery boys time to come in and restock the shelves. And then the trucks come in and fill up the gasoline tanks. But what I don't see is there being a good outcome of this. Not at all. In fact, the far-reaching consequences will touch America. And but I want to once more remind everyone and ask you, please pray for Israel. Now, don't get me wrong, because no country ever again will hurt or destroy Israel. That will not happen because God will not let it happen. So take my little blog here as a warning. But hey, you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. But if you want to become incapacitated that quick, attack Israel. So that's my take. We now have a ring of fire, just waiting for someone to strike that match. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.